Hey, I have a second channel. Cube Comp MTDX. Hey everybody. So here we have the MidTower Deluxe Black Max in for service, and I'd like for y'all to have a listen to something here. Just wait a moment and you'll hear it. You hear that clicking sound? That is the hard drive parking its head. So the data storage hard drive that's in the Black Max is a Western Digital Green Power 1TB hard drive that was shucked from an external enclosure sometime back when. And these hard drives are notorious for excessively parking their heads. So much to the point that it can accelerate the wear and tear on them and cause premature failure. Now, when I installed this drive, I used a utility called No Sleep HD to regularly write data to the disk, probably like every 5 seconds. Just write a text file or update a text file, give the drive something to do. But for some reason that utility is no longer running, and this thing is now just randomly parking its head. We're going to have to fix that. So, I'll show you the drive that we have here. It's a Western Digital WD10 EADS 1TB drive, which in Crystal Disk Info is reporting as good health. It's not failing, but I mean, the load/unload cycle count, this is what is the concern. When that head is parking over and over and over and over again, that is really driving up this number, which that's not the actual number. It's just it's doing it over and over and over again, which again will wear the drive out rather quickly. So again, we want to fix that. Okay, so we need to download this utility called WD idle3. And here is a link to download the file. And here are the instructions. So what we need to do is we need to download the file, create a bootable USB drive, for example, to get us into a DOS environment. And we just have to boot off that flash drive. And we run the file by typing in wdidle3.exe at the command prompt. The software will scan the SATA bus and automatically update the hard drive as connected and recognized. It says it may take up to 2 minutes to update the firmware on the hard drive. That being said, let's go ahead and fetch the file. Okay, so I had to use a different link to download the file. I'll put that in the description. So we have our file right there, but first we need to actually make our flash drive bootable. So here's our flash drive. For this, we're going to use Rufus, which is a very common disk formatting utility. Okay everybody, so I'm actually reshooting this part of the video because the previous part was overexposed. But here we have Rufus 3.10 up, which this will work fine for our needs here. So I have a USB drive inserted, and what we're going to do is we're going to choose FreeDOS. This will give us a this will essentially give us a bootable DOS flash drive. So all we have to do is just make sure all these things here are right, and we're good to go. So I'll go ahead and select start and let this write to the drive. It's going to warn you that it's going to erase all the data, which that's true. So if you have anything you need to save, back it up. and this could take a moment. Okay, so the drive has been turned into a USB DOS boot drive. And now we're going to locate our WD idle3 file, which we downloaded. This one was a zip archive that I had to extract, so we're going to copy this file here and we'll paste it over on our USB drive. And now the USB drive is ready to go. So now, let's go ahead and switch over to the Black Max. And let's go ahead and insert the flash drive into a USB port. And we'll restart the system. And we will need to select our boot device. So in this one's F11. So we'll try to select the USB flash drive as it is. So we can see our file right there. You see me trying to use the mouse. We're in DOS. Obviously the mouse ain't gonna work. So we're going to select, we're going to run this file, WDIDLE3.exe. And you can see the idle timer is currently set to 8 seconds. So we're going to recall that file. We're going to try to disable the timer altogether, see if it's successful or not. And you can see idle3 timer is disabled according to this. So what we'll go ahead and do is restart the system, and that should stop this thing from parking its head automatically. The good thing is this drive is the data drive, so it wasn't getting access nearly as often as it would if it was a boot drive. If it was a boot drive, then there's a good chance that it would have really accelerated its chances of failure from excessive head parking. But now we should no longer hear this thing parking its head. So again, not too difficult to do. You just download the file, write it to a DOS bootable flash drive, run the file, see what your timer is set to, and, well, disable it. And then restart the computer back into Windows, and you should be all set and good to go. So if you have one of these Western Digital Green drives, these Caviar Green drives, one of these older ones like this, I think this applies to the older ones. I'm not sure how many more models are affected by this. And again, this drive here in particular was in fact shucked out of a Western Digital MyBook external hard disk enclosure sometime back. I needed a 1 terabyte drive pretty quickly, and that was a quick way to get one, and it works just fine for data storage, and there you have it. So anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Well, everybody, that wraps up for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to Caviar channel, and be sure to tick the bell, that way you get notified of new video posts. Also, I recommend following Caviar Company on Facebook. A link is in the video description. In addition to computer tech videos, I have a second channel, CubeComp MTDX. Links are available at the end of this video. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching and your support.